Dennis Kutrieb after Ebbsfleet 2, Concord 1. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, it was tough work today, I would say. So that's what we said before the game. I said today is not about playing the greatest game and the nicest passes and everything else. Today is about winning and nothing else. So of course we wanted to make sure that we don't concede. Unfortunately we conceded one. But I said if we score our goals, which we have scored, we are able to win this game, and we only need to make sure that we don't concede easy goals. Was much better today than last week because we only conceded one goal, but yeah, I'm very happy because it's not easy to win against Concord. You see Dartford lost early in the season, Dorking struggled against them, so we knew that it's going to be a tough game for us, and especially in the situation where we are, so I can say big credits to the boys because they put a big shift in the game.
There were long periods in the middle of the game where it seemed as though it was difficult to work out how to break them down. They were pretty resolute in what they were doing, but you just kept at it, and in the end you got the reward, didn't you?
Yeah, definitely. I think the problem was not so much to work out where we can break them. It was more the situation to not lose your head, because if you're not 1, 2, 3 goals up, it's always going to be a tight game and staying a tight game. So you need to make sure that you're able to wait for the right moment to score. And then you could see during the second half more and more from minute to minute we came closer, and then finally we scored our goal. I think it's well deserved, especially because of the second half. The first half was okay as well. If we don't concede in the first half, the game I would say was a great defending game because I couldn't see great chance from the opponent.
Greg Cundall scored the winner. He said it was his first home goal. He was delighted to get that in front of the plough end. And the celebrations at the end, the team, the fans, there was a lot of relief at getting that win, wasn't there?
Yeah, definitely. So we didn't have the right results, and as I said to all of you during the last weeks, I never judged the team because of the results, but you need to make sure that you get the right results. So it was by far not our best performance today, and you could see that not everyone is on the. Everyone was on track and was really digging deep and working hard, and I was really happy with this point of view. But when we talk about the football aspect and when we talk about the football which we saw in the first games or during the period where we had our wins, it was definitely better than today. But you can see Mickey was out for many weeks, Woody was out for many weeks. It takes time. When you see Greg Cundall has so much confidence, he comes back after a small little injury, he gives us straight away a big impact because he's in the game at the moment, he's on fire, he's prepared, he always he's always a threat. As you can see, even first half he was always entering the box. And on the other side we lacked a little bit with the same quality. But we are a big squad and we have enough players, and everyone needs to step up at one time. And today it was Greg Cundall, next week is probably another person.
Everybody was delighted to see Christian Ngessen making his first start since the end of August. He's been out a long time, but he looks as though he's ready to contribute to the team.
Yeah, definitely. You could see he had so many good decisions today. Early in the game he made a foul where he conceded a yellow card. So and even when you were booked after, 2-3 minutes to play such a good game and do almost every decision the right way, be calm and make the right decisions, pass easy balls, don't overcomplicate things on the pitch. If there is a duel which you need to win off the ball, he's there as well. So he's a big player for us, definitely, and he's a good player. And you could see after 60 minutes we subbed him off because we don't want to rush him. We don't want to force anyone to come in the team and to get straight away injured. That's not what we want to have, and that's the reason why we said so. After 60, that was a game plan to sub him off. But the 60 minutes, and he was very good for us and very composed on the ball. But that's his strengths, and that's what we really lacked in the last weeks. And so I'm happy that he's back.
I don't want to talk too much about the officials. There were quite a few controversial moments during the game, but the one that stands out was the goal that appeared to have been scored by Dominic Pollion that was ruled out for offside apparently, but I don't see how it could have been.
Yeah, me neither, but as I said, so when you have a win, it's much easier not to talk about the referees. Last week after a heavy defeat I said it's embarrassing for me to talk about it. Now when you have the win you feel like, yeah, now I can talk about it, but it doesn't make sense for me to talk about it. When you hear every manager in every interview from our league, everyone is saying the same. Even today, none of us managers were happy with the referee. So if everyone is not happy with them, and that's over the whole league, I can hear it every week. something's wrong, and I don't know how we can raise the flag after 10 seconds. I said already to our striker, to Dom, I said, if he makes a mistake, to watch at the linesman if it's offside or not. He gives him a little bit like an impact to raise the flag, perhaps, because he was not sure. But after we scored the goal, we started our celebration, and then he raised the flag because he got an idea. But anyway, we have to take it. I said to the boys in the group, I said we need to stay tight together. We get nothing gifted, not from the opponent, not from the referees, from no one. We just need to work hard and stay tight together as a team, and then we will get our right results, because, and that's the main point for me, and you could see it today as well, the boys have the right character, and that's what I said during the when we got our defeats. I said the same. So of course sometimes you have a spell where you're a little bit unlucky, like especially Oxford, for example. But you have to overcome it. I don't want to say that it's done now and now we start winning again, but it was the first step in the right direction, because it was not our best game, but we managed it to come through and get 3 points, and this is in this moment the most important thing in football.
Next week you've got Bath City at home, a game rearranged because it was cancelled when Bath had a COVID incident. Do you fear that COVID could play a big factor in this season again for the National League South?
That's what I said a few weeks ago, if you remember. I said a few weeks ago that I'm aware of it, and that's the reason why I try to do the best from my side. I wear a mask whenever I can. I try to get the vaccination, and that's what I did early when it was on. I tried to get the booster now, so I try everything to do from my side, from my personal side, but in a bigger picture. And when I see Germany, when I see the other countries, the numbers are raising. I would be surprised if we don't have these problems. Hopefully hopefully everyone is a little bit more aware now and know that we, even with all England, that we have to stay tight together as a group and make as many things as possible that we don't get affected too much, because it would be very, very sad if we can't continue playing, or if we can't continue playing with fans and all these things. So I'm aware of it. Of course, I'm concerned, to be honest, but hopefully it's not affecting too much, and we can continue the whole season.
Well, congratulations on today's win, and it's more of the same next week.
Thank you very much.
Santa, Dennis.
Oh, yeah. There they are.
There he is. Oh, mate.